knocked him out.
I think Floyd did underestimate that this motherfucker weighs 200 pounds and he's way taller than me.
Yeah.
So that leaning after a while definitely took its toll. But Floyd was beating him up to the body, yo. I never seen him.
There was mad times where Floyd could have been catching him when they were wrapped up and just didn't. Clearly, Floyd wanted to extend this fight.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul said that in his interview at the end. He's like, did I last 8 rounds with him, or did he let me last 8 rounds
He let
with
him.
him?
He let
And
him.
that's what it looked like. It looks like he let him.
Let's start with, how did Logan Paul get this fight? How did Logan Paul end up in the ring with arguably the greatest boxer of all time? Arguably.
Almost inarguably.
Yeah.
Well, some people might argue, but how did Logan Paul, Jake Paul's brother, end up in the ring with an undefeated technician?
Because like Floyd said,
Someone-
like Floyd said, yeah, money. Like he said, I could take a fight against somebody else
right.
and only make $50 million.
You think
I can go rob the bank.
You think Logan Paul is the first great white boy? You think he's the first white boy that attracts a big billing? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
No.
Okay, so answer my question. How did Logan Paul end up in the ring with him?
Still money.
It's still money.
What
though.
else then? What else then? Since still money.
I know where you're going.
I know where you're going too, but I
don't
disagree.
know. I don't know if I subscribe to where you're going.
It's money.
It's money.
But no, because they could have found a bigger bag with somebody else.
What are y'all talking about?
Anybody.
Well, he was
could
actually
afford-
trying to
He
become
could
a
afford
boxer.
an
It makes
NFL
sense.
guy. He could afford another MMA guy. He could afford a fucking basketball
Okay, they don't
player.
have his following.
Okay, so y'all just gonna
He could afford Nate Robinson, Ice.
They don't have Nate Robinson. Don't have this guy's following.
his following was worth.
That's what was
his,
the draw.
his following was worth
That's
10%
part of the
of
draw.
the pay-per-view stream.
No, that's
so
what he
don't
got
don't
paid.
following me to death.
But that's what he's using.
Don't following me to death. It was worth 10% of pay-per-view
Who's his following?
streams.
He had a good
He does
following.
have a
He's got a
following.
You know what I'm
massive
saying? He had a
following.
following prior to his brother fighting Nate.
Yeah, they have.
Yes.
They're YouTubers. They have like a big
They have a
following
big
on YouTube.
YouTube following.
And they were on Disney TV at one point. Disney
didn't know
Channel.
Baby Shark has a big YouTube following too. I don't see Floyd rushing to fight the animation. I don't.
Yeah,
Are we just gonna ignore the elephant in the room? We could have discourse
Again,
about
I
this.
don't know if it. You're saying that it predicated
I'm saying
on
that a
him
popular
being Caucasian.
YouTuber fought a man who has boxing in his blood and his lineage, and had to train and do all types of shit to get to where he is, to be 50-0. He's retired. He made whatever money he made, and now in an exhibition there was $1 to be made from fighting
A YouTuber.
the YouTuber. And all y'all have to say is, hey,
And you're saying,
hey,
because
go get your YouTube up, you guys. It could be you one day. Is that what y'all are saying? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Joe.
that's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
What
Yes.
is your
What do you-
hypothesis?
yeah. I know what you're saying, but go ahead. I want to hear you say
Ain't
it.
no hypothesis. This is white privilege. I don't even. How the hell do you spell this if it's not white privilege? This is the exact definition of white privilege. That's my take. What's y'all's?
So you saying he got this because he's white?
Y'all telling me it's YouTube
I'm about to
and money.
If my son had 3 million, 4 million YouTube followers, he could potentially get the same fight, Joe.
And you say he can't? You looking at me. I'm agreeing with Ish. Somebody gets that type of a following and is actively pursuing it.
Yeah.
There's people that got the followings, but they're not pursuing it. Floyd sees this as, yo, this is not work to me. He said, I don't have to bring my A game. I don't have to bring my B game.
Said, I don't have to
even
bring my
C
Z
game.
game.
So if I could come in with my D game and make $100 million,
Why are
I'm
you
going to
telling
take
me
that.
about what Floyd said? I'm asking why Logan Paul is in the ring with such an accomplished man, and y'all answered it. Y'all said it's only YouTube. Got it.
No, I said it's money. I said it's money. I didn't say it's only YouTube.
Y'all
I said it's money.
It's only money.
Correct.
I think it has something to do with some other things in play.
That might have been more market, something easier to market.
And I'm only throwing this out there because it was at the tip of my brain watching the fight. Like I'm here to have fun on this conversation. I loved everything about this. I'm not trying to serious this out. But if you want me to tell you that did not cross my mind watching this fight,
It crossed my mind.
then
Sure.
I would be a liar.
That crossed your mind?
I would be a liar.
Why?
He looks like
Because Logan Paul should never be in a ring
I'm
with
asking
Floyd
Parks.
Mayweather.
I'm asking Parks. Why did that cross your mind?
he looks like the preppy rich white kid that gets what he wants.
I still don't say it's
We don't have to get caught up on this. You can think what you want. I think white privilege is in play. You guys do not. Let's continue.
All right, let me ask you one question. real quick before we do that. So why did Floyd fight the Japanese dude on New Year's 2018?
Money.
Money.
That wasn't Japanese.